Up at the 34.
Now everybody in the truck and all of our crew knows I always say time of possession is the worst stat out there, but this is Temple football now. They want to control.
Away. Sorry, Hawk.
Yeah, they want to control the clock. Got to think you're probably in 2 downs here to get a first. Rule out of field goal range.
They pick up the pressure, and Walker throws, and it's complete on the far side. Robbie Anderson with a nice grab.
Did you see the sting on that ball? Man, I'm telling you, I like this kid, P.J. Walker. Now, watch the ball come out of there with a little whip. Good wide base. Wow. That's a big-time throw. Great strong hands, too, but I'm telling you now, that ball was zinging.
Somebody to do something else with your defense.
You always hate the term lockdown, but boy, that's what he is.
So 3rd down and 10. Under pressure, Walker throws and not able to get over. The ball now 1st and 10, leading 3-0, but they're back on their own 9-yard line. That punt hit outside the 30.
Yeah, you made the right call there. Had a fielding issue with Toledo. Now you had one with Temple.
Wow, Robbie Anderson is slammed.
Sleepless nights. If you're going to coach on the offensive side, because that's a tough play to defend.
So can Temple answer? After the turnover, P.J. Walker is going to throw. And that one is going to be complete to Robbie Anderson on the outside.
A little slippery, can't quite get on it. Looks like he gets a hand under. Looks good, looks solid. Good call by the official.
There you saw Thomas on the sideline watching. Walker throws on 1st down, wide open over the middle. Ventel Bryant. All the way down to the 25.
Tight end, you got crossing routes coming here against 2 deep look. P.J. Walker does a nice job threading that ball in behind the linebacker.
Bryant, the redshirt freshman from
penetrate up front. They're going to move and slant and stunt.
Throws the near side to Anderson. Slips away again. Gets a few yards after the initial contact before Trent Voss catches up to him. He's able to get the ball into the end zone, though, and had to settle for field goals, which could come back to haunt him later on. 1st down for Robbie Anderson before he's flung down. Anderson, the 5th-year senior from Fort Lauderdale, the team leader in receiving. And if he gets 92 yards of receiving tonight, would set the record for most receiving yards in a season by a...
See Toledo there kind of getting that bear defense. A guy in the center, 2 guys on the guard, 2 rushers coming outside.
Walker going to take a shot downfield over the outside shoulder, but incomplete in the direction of Robbie Anderson is concerned as they take over here at their own 30-yard line. They've had to settle for field goals 3 times instead of touchdowns. Those points they could certainly use. They'll give Anderson the catch there. So they need to come up with something here on this drive.
Yeah, a little bit of a low throw. What do you think, Mr. Shaw? Same capability to get those explosion plays when you're not catching it on the run.
Walker throws in and knocked away from Anderson. 6-yard line. They're
going to have to come up with an explosion play of their own. They've shown in this game they don't really have the ability just to ground and pound it out when they're down by 10.
There's Anderson across the center. He'll be all the way out to the 35-yard line of Toledo. Robbie Anderson having a big game at his last collegiate football game here in South Florida. He's from Fort Lauderdale, and he's having a big night.
Kind of went against Roland Milligan right there. You wonder at some point if they take Chief of Norrell's #1 and match him up against
P.J. Walker.
Normally teams like to get in kind of a bunch look. Tight end out the backside, picked up well. Throw it, P.J.
In trouble. Gonna heave it up there and wide open. Robbie Anderson.
P.J. was getting sacked.
You watch at the beginning of this, Hawk. I know you saw this, but watch, there's about 4 blue shirts in the neighborhood of him. And then as this thing gets strung out by Walker, watch him abandon.
There you go.